It's said that Jesus had one brother, but behold, he had another named Brian, who walked a different path. Jesus died for your salvation, to save you from damnation, but Brian made libations like no one ever hath. While Jesus turned water into wine and casted demons into swine, Brian distilled spirits in the wilderness. For 40 days and 40 nights he got his recipe just right. He was the best dang brewer around Nazareth. Jesus' brother Brian Christ lived a different kind of life. He turned water into ice cold Coors Light. He was the patron saint of getting wasted, made the best beer you ever tasted. It was perfect, but Brian wasn't quite. The morning after the Last Supper, everybody was hung over. St. Peter had a pounding in his head. Jesus had taught a lot of things on that sacred evening, but Brian couldn't remember what he said. Jesus' brother Brian Christ lived a different kind of life. He turned water into ice-cold Miller Lite. He was the patron saint of getting wasted and made the best beer you ever tasted. It was perfect, but Brian, no, not quite. From Galilee to Jerusalem, people believed his pale ale would cure what ailed them. And even Pontius Pilate, who was gonna crucify him, liked his brew so much that he let Brian live. Can you believe that? Jesus' brother Brian Christ lived a different kind of life. He turned water into ice-cold Bud Light. He was the patron saint of getting wasted and made the best beer you ever tasted. It was perfect, but Brian, he wasn't quite. He reaps just what he soweth, and his cup it overfloweth. When it's empty, more magically reappears. But he ain't selfish, he ain't rude. No, he serves the multitudes. When Jesus feeds them loaves and fish, he pours them beer. Verily I say to thee, merrily did Brian see to it that nobody ever died of thirst. He wasn't known for piety, and he struggled with sobriety, but he was well loved by society, though not for his words. Jesus' brother Brian Christ lived a different kind of life. He turned water into ice-cold Coors Light. He was the patron saint of getting wasted and made the best beer you ever tasted. It was perfect, but Brian wasn't quite. What a friend we have in Brian. Brian is just like you and me. What a friend we have in Brian, God's other son in whom he was less pleased. All together now. What a friend we have in Brian is just like you and me. What a friend we have in Brian, Jesus' brother, black sheep of his family.